You need to hear this if you're a thrill seeker. Rain lashed against the windows. A lone figure silhouetted against the glow of multiple monitors worked feverishly. This was Jack, a phantom in the digital world, his fingers dancing across the keyboard. Cigarette smoke curled around him, a tangible manifestation of the tension in the air. Jack wasn't just good, he was a digital ghost, slipping through firewalls like they were cobwebs. Tonight, he was on the hunt, chasing a whisper, a rumor of something buried deep within the darkest corners of the web. This wasn't just another job, this felt personal. Jack was uncovering a conspiracy that could change everything. A distorted voice crackled through his headphones. "You found something?" The voice, rough and low, belonged to Max, Jack's only confidant in this world. "Maybe," Jack replied, his voice a low murmur. "There's a code, a hidden message. It's buried deep, but I'm getting close." Max coughed, a dry, rattling sound. "Be careful, Jack. This thing, it's bigger than you can imagine." Max knew the risks. They both did. The deeper you delve into the dark web, the more you risk losing yourself in its labyrinthine depths. But for Jack, the risk was part of the allure. Days blurred into nights. The code, intricate and complex, was like a puzzle box, each layer revealing another, more challenging one beneath. Just when Jack thought he was close, it would shift, morphing into something new. "What are you chasing, Jack?" Max's voice, laced with concern, broke through the silence. "The truth," Jack muttered, his eyes glued to the screen. "The truth about what happened." He didn't elaborate, but Max knew what he meant. They both had their ghosts, their reasons for venturing into this digital underworld. The deeper Jack dug, the more he realized he was uncovering something sinister, a conspiracy that stretched far beyond the digital world, reaching into the corridors of power and influence. He was a fly caught in a spider's web, and the spider was getting closer. "They know you're onto them," Max warned, his voice tight with anxiety. "You need to disappear, Jack." But Jack couldn't stop, he was too close. He had to know the truth, even if it cost him everything. The code finally cracked open, revealing a hidden directory, a vault of encrypted files. Each file held a piece of the puzzle, a fragment of the truth that had been buried for so long. "They were watching her," Jack whispered, his voice filled with a mixture of anger and disbelief. "They knew what she was doing and they let it happen. The woman in the picture was the key. She held the answers, but she was gone, vanished without a trace." Jack knew he was walking a tightrope. He had to expose the truth without becoming another casualty. The people he was dealing with were ruthless, accustomed to silencing anyone who dared cross their path. "Get out, Jack," Max pleaded, his voice hoarse. "They'll kill you." But Jack had already made up his mind. He owed it to her, to the woman in the picture, to expose the truth. The room seemed to shrink around him, the air thick with tension. They were on to him. He could feel it. His every move was being watched, every keystroke monitored. He had one chance, one shot at getting the information out before they shut him down. With a final burst of adrenaline, Jack uploaded the files, sending them to a secure server, a dead man's switch. Even if they silenced him, the truth would be out there. A cold sweat broke out on his skin. He could hear footsteps approaching, heavy and deliberate. They were here. Jack stared at the screen, a strange calmness washing over him. He had done what he could. The truth was out there, a digital ghost waiting to be found. The door burst open, but the room was empty. Jack was gone, vanished into the digital ether, another ghost in the machine.